Yeah, so welcome again, everyone. This is Tokwe Absalam here, and this is my pre-market analysis for the upcoming week. Last week or this previous week that we just had was a very terrible week. Had It wasn't really terrible like that, but I'm just -3% on my account. So yeah, it is what it is, man. I made some dumb mistake myself, and yeah. So let's see what we're gonna have in this particular session and how it's gonna go. So this is gold right now. I think gold is currently in a bearish state right now. That's what I personally think. Personally think gold is bearish right now. So let's start from the 4 hour. The daily closed very bearish. So uh on the 4 hour we have this, this bearish momentum that we are in on the 4 hour time frame, and we have this low is like a previous week, like last upper week low. There's liquidity there, so I feel like price is coming to take that low before we have anything, and price is probably going to get to like 4,900. I think price is going there. So yeah, that's going to be something on gold. So this is a 4 hour order block right here. So that's the first thing that I will mark out. I'm not looking at price to come all the way here this week anymore. I'm not looking at price to come all the way here, because if price should come all the way here, then the next area of liquidity will be this previous week high. This week's, yeah, previous week high. So that will be the next area of liquidity, which the closest liquidity to this base is this previous week low right here. So price is going to come and at least take out this low before we come here to continue. So we are bearish on gold, and this is a 4 hour order block right here. It's a 4 hour order block. So that's starting from the 4 hour, and if we drop down to the 1 hour or 2 hour, are we going to have another clean order block? Yeah. So if we drop down to the 2 hour, we have another clean order block. And why is this another block? Why am I looking to take a trade from here? Why am I considering this particular order block right here? Because this order block was responsible for breaking structure here. We had this break of structure, and after breaking this structure to the downside right here, we have this inducement right here, this single candle inducement, because after the break of structure we had a pullback, and this pullback, this is my single candle inducement right here. So this is my money, this is my liquidity, and if price should get here, I will be looking for confirmation to sell, and here will be my target. Or we can market can decide to open and come and take out here before actually coming here to find a resistance before going. But regardless of what happened, I would be waiting for markets to get back here and sell, because I'm still bearish on gold. So this is the setup that I'm waiting for on gold. This is the setup that I have on gold, and yeah, I already marked gold as a setup that I have marked. I don't know where price is going to go to, but I feel like we have all this low right here for liquidity grabs. So we'll keep following the trend till the trend changes to bullish. But right now we are bearish. So that is what it is. Let's see if we should use if we should draw a trend line, a bearish trend line. What are we going to have? We should draw a bearish trend line. Okay. So if we should draw a bearish trend line on gold, we have two touch points here. This area is a valid area for us to take a trade from. So that's a valid area. That's an area that I'll be willing to take a trade from. We'll see what happens when markets open. So go back to um let's go back to USD JPY, GBP JPY, and GBP JPY also bearish on GBP JPY also. Let's start from the 4 hour time frame. Actually, throughout last week, I didn't take any trade on GBP JPY because I wasn't seeing, yeah, something on GBP JPY. So on GBP JPY, I have this breaker right here. I have this breaker on GBP JPY because we have market break this trend. We're in a bullish trend. You can see the markets touched that, respected that a lot, and once we broke that trend, the market had a massive displacement there. So this was the previous order block that I was expecting price to respect and push price up, but it didn't. So that other block now is now an area where I'm looking for the market to come to for me to sell GBP JPY down, for me to keep coming down on GBP JPY. And if I should use my fib to measure from this current low to this high, I'll be looking at this deep discount for price to come to this deep discount. So if I should see confirmation here, I'm going to be selling. I don't take any trades without confirmation. So if I see a confirmation here, I'm going to be selling GBP JPY. So let me mark that. So I have a setup on GBP JPY also. And for the money, let's go for the money. So you this in crude oil is bullish. I'm bullish on crude oil. I'm bullish on crude oil, and it's currently respecting my trend line right here. So if we should zoom in to the see the 4 hour, we have this other block right here, this OB right here as my POI. This OB, I have that mark as my POI, and if we should drop down, what are we going to have? Okay, so if we should drop down, we are going to have this. So this area is where I will be looking at. We have this other block that have this imbalance. So I'll be looking at price to come there and give me, a buying to continue there. And with confirmation, I'm going to be taking my trades there. Let's get to the 1 hour. If you are going to see a very clear order block, if not, we are going to be using that one. So dropping to the 1 hour, we'll be framing our trade from this fair value gap right here that's inside this 4 hour OB. So that's the place that we'll be looking to take our trade from on crude oil. But I doubt crude oil is not going to open with gap. I feel like crude oil is going to open with a massive gap up. So yeah, we'll see however that works out. But crude oil, we're also bullish on crude oil. So now let's go to USD JPY. Think let's see what we have on UJ. UJ, we are super bullish on UJ, and I broke down how my performance on UJ. I broke it down on my weekly recap video. So if you've not seen that, you should go and see that and see how I traded and the mistakes that I made. So on my this thing, we have this break of structure here. After this break of structure, we have this POI. So this POI is still valid to to reject price if we open and manipulate before continuing. So I'm bullish. I'm still bullish on UJ. I think throughout this war, the USD pairs are going to be very, very bullish, very, very strong. So I'm still bullish on UJ, and yeah, we'll see how it plays out. I'm still bullish on UJ. I'm looking at market to see this as inducement for this POI right here. I'm looking at market to see this as liquidity. This double low right here, this equal low right here, I'm looking at market to see that as liquidity, and we should open the Monday manipulation should come and sweep here, and we should find a support here to push price to the upside. So that's what I'm saying. And until we break this trend line, I'm still bullish on USD JPY till we break this trend line, because this trend line has been supporting price since like 3 weeks now. So I'm still super bullish on UJ. On GBP USD, GBP USD has been very, very bearish. GBP USD is a very bearish pair. GBP USD has been bearish, and this is what I currently have on GBP USD. I have this other block right here on the 4 hour time frame. We have this double break of structure. This double break of structure, and after the break of structure, you see we have an inducement that came and tapped this breaker block here. So this breaker block right here is not a POI again, is not a valid point of interest again, because it has been tapped. So I will not be framing my trade around there. My trade now will be around this other block right here. So when price gets back into this 4 hour order block, that's where I will be looking to get confirmation to keep selling to the downside. And yeah, this will be an area, a very interesting area, because there's an OB here. So that will be the place that I will be targeting. That will be the place I will be targeting. And once we break that, we can continue. So this is my pre-market analysis for this coming week, and after the week, I'm gonna do a video and explain to you guys how I did, and if I had a good week or a bad week. But I feel like I'm gonna have a good week. Last week I had a crazy week. I had that broke down already. So if you haven't checked that, please check that. And if you enjoy this and this has been helpful to you, kindly drop a sub for your boy. Until we meet again on the next video. Tokwe Abdusalam. Peace out.